Now, in keeping with our schedule of doing videos on Masterworks of the various museums of North America, Europe, and wherever else we have access to, uh, we're going to go back to the Rubin Museum of Art in New York briefly and talk about the subject of Mahakala. So, in the Rubin Museum, they have two main mediums for objects on the subject of Mahakala, the principal tantric Buddhist Vajrayana protector of the practitioners and the teaching. And they have sculpture and they have paintings. And they have quite a few of both. So, what we've done is made a page for the masterworks of the Rubin Museum for specifically the Mahakala, and divided them between painting, sculpture, and also early paintings. We've made a page especially for early paintings that aren't necessarily masterworks, but historically important and important for the study and the development of style. Now, to look briefly at the paintings, we have actually 10 paintings. Now, we'll just go in order of the subjects and of the number. The first is a white Mahakala with 6 arms coming out of the 8-chapter Mahakala Tantra from the Kriya Tantra categorization. And this is really quite a lovely piece because it's a very clear style. It's a Tashi Lumpo style, 18th century, done in the town of Shigatse. The Tashi Lumpo monastery is under the auspices of the Panchen Lama as of his appointment, or his being recognized as a reincarnate tulku by the 5th Dalai Lama in the 17th century. Now, the next painting is a little bit later. It could be 18th century, could be early 19th century, and it's a Nyingma black ground painting of Maning Mahakala. This is there's some dispute over what the Maning means, but we generally translate it as genderless. In Buddhism, generally we can say there's 4 kind of types of gender. There can be male, female, both male, female, and neither male, female. And so this Maning Mahakala is neither male nor female. He's Maning. But this can be disputed. Now, the third painting belongs to a set, and it was done in the 18th century, and the Rubin Museum actually owns 2 from this set. It owns a Sri Devi, and then it also owns this Panjanata Mahakala. And even though it's Panjanata, it has Hevajra at the top, and it has primarily a Sakya lineage at the top. It also has, I believe, Kidrupche, and so this is Panjanata Mahakala being borrowed by the Gelug tradition and incorporated as one of their principal protector deities. From a set of 7 paintings, and there is one lead donor who organized the commissioning of the 7 paintings, but then he also got other individuals to help subsidize the commissioning. The payment for each of the 7 has a number of different payees, but one main organizing fellow, one Gelug Lama. Now, the 4th painting is really a treasure of the Rubin Museum. It is by the 10th Karmapa Choying Dorje, a Bernak Chen Mahakala, again on a black ground. In this case, it's silk. Now, the 5th painting is 15th century and done more in a Shalu monastery style, again of the 6-armed Mahakala. 6-armed Mahakala was very popular. We have roughly 6 different types of Mahakala. One face 2-armed, one face 4-armed, 4-faced 4-armed, one face 6. We have these different types. Now, the 6th one, again, is on black ground, and that's riding a tiger. This Mahakala comes out of the Nyingma revealed treasure tradition. We have a lot of Mahakalas and Sri Devis that are based on Nyingma Terma traditions, revealed treasure. Now, the next painting is of a 4-faced 4-armed Mahakala, and although the photo is not that good on the Har website, the painting is really quite spectacular, and it is of a very large size. and it was included in the inaugural exhibition of the Rubin Museum of Art 20 years ago. 20 years ago this coming October. It was one of the star pieces in the Demonic Divine exhibition. Now, the next image is actually what's called an ula. It's actually a drawing within a text, a book, a handwritten book. And this is again a 6-arm Mahakala, but it's in a very, very important book, circa 1600. Dechen Gyurme. It's a collected writings of Dechen Gyurme. It's volume 1. Volume 2 is most likely the life story of Tongtong Gyalpo, the famous bridge builder and opera creator of Tibet. Now, the next painting, again, 6-arm Mahakala, again in a Tashi Lumpo, Panchen Lama's monastery style of art. And this was very, very popular in the 18th century. During the 1700s, we find a lot of examples of this in the Imperial Palace in Beijing, and they were given as gifts because the Panchen Lama was a principal teacher to Chankya Rilpe Dorje and a nominal teacher, inspirational teacher to the Qianlong Emperor. Again, this is a large format painting, very, very skillfully done. The last painting is a little bit hard to date. It's very likely it's late, but it's very lovely in how it's been done, the composition, how the flames have been arranged, and how the ornamentation and the gold patterning on the black background has been done. So these are the paintings of these 10 paintings. There might be others. You might choose some others, but in terms of quality and skill, and preservation, these 10 are really quite special and of very good quality, and some are historically important. So we'll leave it there. We'll continue with sculpture another time with another video. You can press like, you can subscribe, you can join Horror on Patreon, and you can also make a donation, a much welcome donation on the homepage of Himalayan Art Resources.